Hey everybody, so it's your girl Everdeen Taylor. You know we're working on 150 days of 150 Psalms. This one right here is called A Prayer of Rescue. We are now in chapter 35, so let's go. The theme of this psalm invokes God's deliverance from the oppression and malice of those who strive against him. The psalm exhibits many of the characteristics of David's style, particularly his early style, i.e., abruptness, graphic images, sudden transitions. Those close to the psalmist have developed an intense enmity against him. Although it is difficult to fix the time of writing with great accuracy, many points of correspondence between this psalm and the experiences of David's earlier life. He was a fugitive, and you know he was a fugitive from Saul, but you'll be able to read more about that in 1 Samuel chapter 20 verse 26, also in 1 Samuel chapter 24 verses 12 through 15. All right, let's get on into this. Psalms chapter 35. Plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. Fight against them that fight against me. Take hold of shield and buckler, and stand up for mine help. Draw out also the spear, and stop the way against them that persecute me, saying to my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that devise my hurts. Let them be as a chaff before the wind, and let the angel of the Lord chase them. Let their way be dark and slippery, and let the angel of the Lord persecute them. For without cause have they hid for me their net in a pit, which without cause they have digged for my soul. Let destruction come upon him at unawares, and let his net that he have hid catch himself. Into that very destruction let him fall. And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord. It shall rejoice in his salvation. All my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee? Which delivereth the poor from him that is too strong for him. Yea, the poor and the needy from him that spoileth him. False witnesses did rise up. They laid to my charge things that I knew not. They rewarded me evil for good, to the spoiling of my soul. But as for me, when they were sick, my clothing was sackcloth. I humbled my soul with fasting, and my prayer returned into mine own bosom. I behaved myself as though he had been my friend or brother. I bowed down heavily, as one of the mourneth for his mother. But in mine adversity they rejoiced and gathered themselves together. Yea, the objects gathered themselves together against me, and I knew it not. They did tear me, and ceased not. With the hypocritical mockers and feasts, they gnashed upon me with their teeth. Lord, how long wilt thou look on? Rescue my soul from their destructions, my darling from the lions. I will give thee thanks in the great congregation. I will praise thee among much people. Let not them that are mine enemies wrongfully rejoice over me. Neither let them walk with thy eyes that hate me without a cause. For they speak not peace, but they devise deceitful matters against them that are quiet in the land. Yea, they open their mouth wide against me and say, Aha, aha, our eyes have seen it. This thou hast seen, O Lord, keep not silent. O Lord, be not far from me. Stir up thyself and wake up to my judgment, even unto my cause, my God, my Lord. Judge me, O Lord, my God, according to thy righteousness, and let them not rejoice over me. Let them not say in their hearts, Aha, so would we have it. Let them not say, We have swallowed him up. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favor my righteous cause. Yea, let them say continually, Let the Lord be magnified, which have pleasure in the prosperity of his servants. And my tongue shall speak of thy righteousness and of the praise all the day long. All right, let's jump on into this. So verse 1, plead my cause, O Lord, with them that strive with me. It is good to know that we have one who pleads our cause for us. The accusers of the brethren shall be met face to face with the advocate of the brethren. The second fight against them that fight against me is added to provide the setting out of which the psalmist cries. Verses 2 through 3. Take hold of shield and buckler. In these verses, the Lord is pictured as coming forth arrayed for battle and placing himself between his servant and his enemies. The shield in Hebrew is magnen, which is M-A-G-E-N, was the smaller hand weapon of war. The buckler in Hebrew, Tishna, and that's T-S-I-N-A-H, was the protection which covers the whole body. Draw out the spear, verses 4 through 6. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. Disappointment is always the portion of those who seek vengeance against the righteous. Let them be as chaff before the wind. Chaff is a type of whatever is futile, worthless, or vain. Verse 7 through 8. For without cause have they hid for me their net in a pit. Their actions toward the psalmist was totally without provocation on his part. To those who stalk the righteous, God is swift and deadly in his retribution. Y'all better be careful messing with these. Okay. Verse 9 and 10. God don't be playing about his children. And my soul shall be joyful in the Lord. All my bones shall say, Lord, who is like unto thee? Here is a sudden transition from the prayer to thanksgiving. David, envious is himself now rescued, and he wants to ascribe honor to the Lord. Verses 11 through 12. False witnesses did rise up. An age-old device in persecuting the righteous is to enlist the help of false witnesses. David was accused by Saul, seeketh thy hurt, which you'll find in 1 Samuel chapter 24, verse 9. In much the same way, our Lord was falsely accused at his trial and his crucifixion. Verse 13 and 14. I bowed down heavily as one that mourneth for his mother. The psalmist bowed his head as mourners do. He engaged in the extreme and extravagant manifestation of both joy and grief that were characteristic of his Oriental society. All right. And let's go down to 15 and 16. But in mine adversity, they rejoiced. His enemies did not reciprocate his good conduct, as in one case, which you'll find in Job chapter 30, verse 1 through 14. They gathered themselves together with hypocritical mockers and feasts. They gnashed upon me with their teeth, like professional buffoons who attend a great man's table and spoil the occasion by their behavior. These classless clogs speak fiercely and angrily against the psalmist like angry dogs, which gnarl and show their teeth. Verse 17 and 18. Lord, how long wilt thou look on, and how long is the common cry of sufferers? Okay, David questions whether the Lord will continue to be mere speculator or will rescue him from the darling of the lions. Verse 19 through 20. Neither let them wink with the eyes that hate me without a cause. Winking of the eyes with a sign of congratulations at the ruin of a victim over which they had completely triumphed. Okay. And then 23 verses through 28. O Lord, keep not silent. His petition now becomes more intense. As he draws to a close, he becomes more pointed in his prayer. Finally, the psalmist utters the number of appeals to the Lord, each end with a mood. Let them not say in their hearts, let them not say, let them be ashamed, let them be clothed with shame, let them shout for joy, let the Lord be magnified. Okay. And then it states, Lord, the psalmist vows, and my tongue shall speak of thy righteousness and thy praise all the day long.